I'm your host, Jeff Zart. We're going to take you behind the scenes with the craft distillers who are pouring their heart and soul into crafting the next version of America's spirit. This is the Great American Whiskey Cookers. Welcome to this edition of the Great American Whiskey Cookers. I'm Jeff, your host. We are doing a blind tasting, and we are following the big human on his whiskey journey. So,
what are you trying to get me on this time?
Let's find out and see. Go ahead and nose this. So we have poured these off camera. I picked a bunch of them, and Kirk has poured these off camera. We have no idea what we're drinking, other than we're drinking whiskey, and we're going to see just exactly what the big human thinks on this. So what are you getting on the nose, big human?
That is interesting. I got like this sweet, earthy smell.
Okay.
It's just like basically like in the meadow, you know, in the springtime.
I get a little caramel.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's some like classic Kentucky notes, classic Kentucky bourbon notes.
Yeah. Okay.
Let's try it. What do you think?
Well, you kind of come fast on me on that stuff here. You gotta let me have time to, you know, get all the information in.
Where are you at with it?
Wow.
What are you thinking?
That is a nice proof point on this.
You like the proof?
Oh, I love the proof.
So it's not. It's
very balanced.
Okay.
It's got just that little tingle on the tongue.
okay.
It's got a great viscosity, a mouthfeel to it.
Okay.
It coats it. It comes in not too sweet, just right for my palate. I like the palate.
You like it?
The finish is a little short,
Okay.
but it's still, it's good. And I'm still trying to struggle with the note on that.
Okay.
That for my palate and the finish, I just don't quite have that.
So it's interesting. So for me, and again, I drink a whole lot more whiskey on a regular basis, right? It's really thin in the mouth. It's not real thick. It's not real viscous. However, there's no spikes on it. There's no, the proof, it's a real easy proof, right?
Yeah.
And the finish is really short for me. I mean, it goes away really, really fast.
We both agreed on that part.
Right.
It just, I find it interesting that, you know, you're saying that it's not too light, not too heavy.
Right.
Which I said that it was in the middle. So we're the same on that, right?
Yeah, but it's got,
So I'm developing, right?
yeah, and it's got a good flavor to it.
Yeah,
I enjoy it.
It does. It's a nice beginner one.
So should we see what we're drinking? Are you ready?
Oh, I'm gonna see what I have to buy now.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, I might buy this.
Yes,
Are you? I like that.
So you are going to buy it?
Yes, I might buy that.
Okay.
I like it.
A huge shout out before I reveal this to Nate Pilcher from the Proof 319 Bourbon Club for making us this box. Nate, thank you very much. We really appreciate it. Here's what we're drinking. We are drinking 2XL, the American Oak. You can find this pretty much everywhere. And as you can tell, I've been into it a couple times. So this is made by Dixon Deadman. And if you know anything about bourbon history, the Kentucky Owl brand, he made that and brought it all back and then sold it to Campari, I think it is.
Yep.
So I think it's Campari. If I'm wrong on that, I apologize. But 2XL, he's got a number of different brands out. Matter of fact, his one of his latest ones, Kiowa, I'm sure I'm pronouncing the name wrong, just won a huge award. So,
Well, I'm glad that I picked up. And I mean, that's a good price point for this too.
it's a great price point. I think this runs like $40, $45.
$45 roughly.
And you should be able to find this pretty much everywhere.
Yeah, it's just about everywhere on the shelf. That is very good.
Yeah.
I'm so happy I got one.
Yeah, and from what I've heard from Dixon speaking, this is their regular release that's going to be out there all the time.
Granted, it doesn't develop fully, but for the price point and to get somebody into this,
Yep, it's a great whiskey.
that's a great whiskey.
Yeah, I enjoy it.
Yeah.
Hey, that's going to do it for us here at the Great American Whiskey Cookers. Until next time, if you can't be good at it.
Thank you. That is good.
That was almost perfect.
It was almost perfect.
Almost perfect.
Yeah, one edit on that. I'm sorry, Kirk.
That is, I'm impressed.
Have you had that before?
I have it, but you know how I am.
He has no
On the shelf.
You haven't opened it yet.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it
Now
went
you
into
know.
the collection, and now I know that it's a good bottle.
I forgot to say what the proof was. 92 proof.